This is JudiciousFire. I'm on iOS. I'm going to be doing another Warden challenge today. This is day 2 of the Warden. Go in here. We see we're fighting an Oracle Warden. We put up yesterday's numbers. We're sitting in a temporary first place. It is a long week ahead of us. I used this team yesterday. I used Beast Tamer, Skeletica, Professor Ribbit, Revenant, Rockno, and Mahatma. 4 of these heroes I chose for a specific reason. They have an immunity to energy reduction effects. That is a key element in fighting this Warden. The other 2 heroes, Beast Tamer and Mahatma, were chosen for 2 different reasons. Mahatma because she has fast energy recovery, and that fast energy recovery helps her to activate her skill where she gets a 100% speed bonus. Also, Beast Tamer is used because he is 2 heroes in 1. He does not have to activate his skill in order for his little buddy, the Beast, the Grizzly, to take his side in combat. Grizzly always follows Beast Tamer into combat. They all have a Flame Guard 9, and they all have a Burning Plate. That enchantment is fixed to each of these heroes. This is the Porcupine method. When the Great Bear messes with the little porcupine, when the Great Bear swats at the porcupine, the Great Bear gets a handful of spikes. The Great Bear lets out a terrible scream, and the Great Bear goes running off into the woods scared. So the little porcupine, although 1/10 the size of the Great Bear, was able to be victorious. If we are now 3.5 Wardens in, I am finding that survivability is becoming difficult. I had to swap out my insignias. I was running Brawler's Favor insignias, giving me extra damage, an extra hit against the Oracle, but that was not keeping me alive. I was receiving a lot of damage, so I swapped those out for survival insignias, allowing each one of my heroes to heal. We are not going to be able to activate our skill, so we are just trying our best to do as much normal damage and stay alive. That's the key here. I'm going to try that method for this first battle. If I find I'm taking too much damage, then I might have to make some pet adjustments, and those adjustments would probably be to put in some healing pets. I have not done that so far. I'm using all damage-related pets. We're going to give it a try. Make sure my team is correct. Yes, I checked all my insignias and pets already. Let's give it a whirl. I'm gonna do this following drop order. I'm gonna go with Rockno. Rockno has Reapster on him. That is going to cause Reapster to activate and also cause extra hits on the Oracle. Rockno also heals, and he'll be a better tank up in front. Then followed by Skeletica, Professor Ribbit, and the rest of the gang. Okay, we're going to take a lot more damage on this Warden than we did in prior Wardens. If we end up losing guys, then we're going to have to put in some kind of healing pet in order to keep our team alive. Now, whether or not that healing pet is going to activate, I don't know. The healing pet might also be entangled or suppressed during this battle. So far, we've not gone below 50% of our health on any of our heroes, and that's a good sign. I would say out of everybody, Beast Tamer seems to be taking the most damage. Rockno is definitely holding his own. He's putting out those heals to himself only, but that is making the difference. Skeletica is also able to heal. Revenant can heal a friendly hero, but the one with the lowest HP. The other 3 are incapable of healing, but have the survival insignias on them, thereby giving them the opportunity to heal every about 9 seconds. Rockno took a heck of a hit there for a little while. We are running the red Brawler Warden. Red Brawler Warden just activated. That's going to cause an extra hit as well. The boss is damage capped. This Warden cannot take more than 60,000 damage per hit, so we are trying to hit him as often as possible, hoping that our accumulated damage over time will be able to do enough damage on this Warden to knock him out. Red Warden is going to give us a speed boost. Red Warden is going to give us a damage boost. That first one, the speed boost, is the only one that's going to make a difference in this battle. But as you see, we continually are entangled. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out a way to get out of that. I thought about using Death Knight for a little while, because Death Knight is of the Brawler faction, the Red Warden faction. And Death Knight is also able to put out a debuff, excuse me, a remedy to a debuff. It's sort of like a psi shield. It's going to stop a bad thing from happening to you or cure a bad thing as it is happening to you. But he does not have the capability of going toe-to-toe against this Warden. Okay, we're coming down to about 5 seconds. See how much damage we did. 173, 3 and 173. I think he probably has 200 million in total. Do we have any way that we can increase our damage? I hope I bought that the first time out. If I didn't, well, then it does make a difference. Let's see here. Warden, challenge. I went through every stage of this. Pets, insignias, traits, talents, and I am not finding another way using the current heroes that I can put out any more damage than I am. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go with Rockno, Skelly, Chubbs, rest of the gang. I'm dropping in that order because I find the survivability of Rockno to be the greatest. Thereby, I'm putting him out in front. He's going to take the brunt of the damage. I find Skeletica to be second best in terms of survivability. Drop him second on the board. I find Professor Ribbit to be third best. Professor Ribbit gets an immunity to damage when her skill activates. That won't be often against this particular Warden, but when it does happen, it will keep her from taking any damage whatsoever. Now, Revenant can heal, but Revenant heals heroes on your team randomly. It's always going to be the one with the lowest health. Coming up on 2 minutes now. 2 minutes left in this Warden. I'm hoping we can get through him, because if we can get through him, we'll get one more attack. I made this note in my prior video in yesterday's challenge. What we're doing to this Warden is the exact opposite of what the Warden did to us last time. The last Warden was a damage reflect Warden, and every time we hit that Warden, we took damage. Now, this Warden is hitting me, and every time this Warden hits me, the Warden will take damage. It's the porcupine method. Coming up soon on 1 more minute left in this battle. You see that we're not losing guys. I'm very good with that. I'm looking carefully also at their health bar to see if we can't get any more damage. Perhaps I'm able to actually remove some of the survivability insignias. Maybe I could do that on Mahatma and give Mahatma a different insignia, something that could cause a little bit more damage. I could maybe also do the same with Skeletica. You see how long it took to carve my way through Oracle number 3. Wow. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We get another challenge. I'm going to go back. I'm going to make an adjustment. I really like how Mahatma was performing. I might regret doing this, but I'm going to change out her survivability. And I'm going to put, we will put in here, I'm going to put a Brawler's Favor on her. And that Brawler's Favor here on Grandmom is going to do an extra hit against the Warden. Do I want to do anything more than that? Let's see. Skeletica was doing very well health-wise. I'm going to give it a try. Okay. We'll put the Brawler's Favor on both of them. How's my team? Team is complete. Let's get that attack bonus. Alright, we're going to challenge. Alright, Oracle 4. Looks like a green Chewbacca. Okay, here we are. Let's go with Rockno, followed up by Skelly, followed up by Professor Ribbit. Rest of the gang. You see the big damage increase that is happening against this Warden. Wow. I think that on our next battle against this Warden, that we are going to have to outfit our team with healing pets. I'm lucky if I'm going to make it through with Rockno. Oh, if I had to do it over again, I would put healing pets on my guys. We still have 3. I think Beast is going to go out. Okay, now it's down to Professor Ribbit and the Revenant. Revenant will be able to heal Professor Ribbit occasionally. But as you see, it's not enough. I would suggest to players who are still running this battle today that when you reach Warden level 4 or 40, that you start outfitting your team with healing pets. And I think we're going to get knocked out. Yep, okay. With about 1:12 left in that round. Let's see where we are. Do we get any more? Are we out? I used them up. Okay, overall damage, 4 Wardens and an extra 32 million. Okay, well the scores are just yet coming in for the day. I would not put any big stock on that score for right now until we get closer to the next day's server reset time. But right now, doing pretty well. And my main man, Asuji, is right there in second. He is the master of the Wardens, and I saw this over the last couple of weeks. Each time the battle happens, his name is right there up at the top. It's great clashing with you, man. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I hope this setup helps. Please use it if you can. Try to benefit from it. By Warden 4, I found that survivability was getting very, very difficult. I would start to use healing pets at that point. All right, thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.